Beneath Wyoming's rugged terrain lies a world of ancient forces. Supervolcanoes bubbling beneath the surface, mountains sculpted by time, and landscapes so alien they seem otherworldly. This is the land where Yellowstone supervolcano could one day rewrite history, where the first national park on Earth was born, and where Devil's Tower still puzzles scientists with its towering, unnatural columns. Wyoming isn't just a state. It's a geological time capsule, a land of extremes, and a frontier that has shaped history itself. But beyond its famous wonders, hidden secrets remain, waiting to be uncovered. And that's exactly what we're about to do. And before we dive into the jaw-dropping landscapes and hidden gems of Wyoming, here's something surprising. Over 95% of you watching right now haven't subscribed yet. If you enjoy exploring the most breathtaking places on Earth with ERA trails, hit that subscribe button and help us reach 1,000 subscribers this month. If Earth had a gateway to another dimension, it would be the Grand Prismatic Spring. Stretching over 370 feet wide, this natural wonder isn't just the largest hot spring in the United States, but also one of the most surreal. Its vibrant rings of blue, green, yellow, and fiery orange look almost too perfect to be real, yet this masterpiece is painted by nature itself. The colors come from heat-loving microorganisms, each band of color representing a different type of bacteria that thrives in the spring's extreme temperatures. At its core, the water reaches 188 degrees Fahrenheit, too hot for anything to survive, leaving it an intense deep blue, while the outer rings cool just enough for life to flourish, creating this living rainbow. But Grand Prismatic Spring isn't just about beauty. It's a window into Yellowstone's fiery underworld. Heated by the massive supervolcano beneath the park, this spring is a reminder that Yellowstone is one of the most active geothermal regions on the planet. Unlike geysers like Old Faithful, which erupt violently, Grand Prismatic simply steams, releasing thick clouds of mist that rise like a mystical veil over the colorful waters. Whether seen up close or from the boardwalk above, this spring isn't just a hot pool. It's a phenomenon, a place where science, beauty, and raw earth energy collide in a way that no words or pictures can truly capture. Cheyenne, Wyoming's capital. It's the beating heart of the American West, where the echoes of cowboys, outlaws, and pioneers still roam the windswept plains. Founded in 1867 during the construction of the Transcontinental Railroad, Cheyenne quickly became a symbol of expansion, ambition, and lawlessness. This was a place where the likes of Buffalo Bill Cody and Wild Bill Hickok walked the streets, where gunfights settled disputes, and where the spirit of the frontier still lingers in the air. But Cheyenne isn't trapped in the past. It's a city where history and modernity collide. Each year, it hosts Cheyenne Frontier Days, the world's largest outdoor rodeo, keeping the cowboy tradition alive in an era of high-speed internet and skyscrapers. The city is also home to historic landmarks like the Wyoming State Capitol, the 19th century Cheyenne Depot, and haunted mansions that whisper secrets of the past. From its Wild West roots to its modern-day charm, Cheyenne is more than just a capital. It's a living, breathing time capsule of the American frontier. Rising 1,267 feet above the Wyoming landscape, Devil's Tower is an anomaly that has baffled scientists, inspired legends, and even drawn extraterrestrial theories. Designated as the first-ever U.S. national monument in 1906, this colossal rock formation is unlike anything else on Earth. Its towering, vertical columns are so mathematically precise that they seem carved by something beyond nature's grasp. Some geologists believe it was formed from volcanic activity millions of years ago, while indigenous tribes have long regarded it as a sacred place. Lakota legend tells of young girls escaping a bear, its claws carving the tower's deep grooves as it tried to reach them. But Devil's Tower isn't just a natural wonder, it's a cultural and cinematic icon. The site gained worldwide fame after starring in the sci-fi classic Close Encounters of the Third Kind, fueling conspiracy theories that it could be a landing site for UFOs. Whether you see it as a geological riddle, a sacred landmark, or a beacon for something beyond our world, one thing is certain: Devil's Tower is a wonder that defies explanation, standing as a silent guardian over Wyoming's wild and untamed frontier. Nestled at the base of the rugged Wind River Range, Green River Lakes is a scene straight out of a wilderness painting, crystal-clear waters reflecting jagged mountain peaks, dense forests hugging the shoreline, and an untouched serenity that feels like stepping back in time. This isn't just another alpine lake. It's the very source of the legendary Green River, one of the West's most vital waterways. The towering square-top mountain, an unmistakable landmark, looms in the background like a silent guardian, creating one of the most photographed landscapes in Wyoming. But beyond its postcard-perfect beauty, Green River Lakes holds a rich history of Native American heritage, fur trappers, and early explorers who relied on its waters for survival. Today, it remains a sanctuary for adventurers. Whether you're hiking along the Continental Divide Trail, kayaking through its glassy waters, or spotting moose and bald eagles along the shore. Unlike the crowded national parks, this hidden wonder offers a raw, unfiltered connection to the wild, proving that Wyoming's most spectacular landscapes aren't just in the famous places, but in the secret corners waiting to be discovered. Winding through the heart of the American frontier, the Snake River isn't just a waterway. It's a symbol of Wyoming's untamed spirit. Stretching over 1,000 miles, it carves its way through some of the most breathtaking landscapes in the West, from the towering Tetons to the rugged canyons of Hell's Canyon, the deepest river gorge in North America. But what makes this river truly extraordinary is its history, from shaping ancient indigenous civilizations to fueling the ambitions of fur trappers, pioneers, and gold seekers. Beyond its historical significance, Snake River is a thrill-seeker's paradise. Its raging rapids in Jackson Hole offer some of the best whitewater rafting in the U.S., while its calmer stretches provide a haven for fly fishing enthusiasts, home to the rare and prized Snake River fine-spotted cutthroat trout. Wildlife thrives along its banks. Grizzly bears, elk, and bald eagles all rely on its waters. The Snake River isn't just a natural wonder. It's Wyoming's wild artery, flowing with history, adventure, and an untouched beauty that has captivated explorers for centuries. Towering above the Jackson Hole Valley, the Grand Tetons rise like a jagged fortress, their snow-capped peaks reflecting in the mirror-like waters of Jenny Lake and Jackson Lake. This isn't just a national park, it's a living masterpiece of nature, where untamed wilderness meets a history of Native American tribes, fur trappers, and daring mountaineers who sought to conquer its peaks. The park's namesake, Grand Teton, dominates the skyline at 13,775 feet, a symbol of Wyoming's rugged beauty. But beyond its dramatic landscapes, Grand Teton National Park is a sanctuary for some of the most iconic wildlife in North America. Grizzly bears, moose, bison, and gray wolves roam freely, making it one of the last truly wild places in the U.S. Hikers, climbers, and adventurers are drawn to its hundreds of miles of trails, winding through alpine meadows, dense forests, and glacial lakes. Whether you're standing on the shores of Snake River, gazing at the Tetons bathed in golden sunrise light, or witnessing a herd of elk move across the valley, this park isn't just a destination. It's an untamed experience that leaves you breathless. Nestled at the base of the Grand Teton mountain range, Jackson Lake is more than just a body of water. It's a glacial relic sculpted by ancient ice and time. Spanning over 25,000 acres, this high-altitude lake sits at over 6,700 feet above sea level, making it one of the largest high-altitude lakes in the U.S. But what truly sets it apart is the breathtaking reflection of the Tetons on its crystal-clear surface, a sight that feels almost surreal. The lake's origins trace back to prehistoric glaciation, but it was later expanded by the construction of Jackson Lake Dam in the early 20th century, turning it into a vital water source for Idaho and a centerpiece of Grand Teton National Park. Jackson Lake isn't just a feast for the eyes, it's a hub of adventure. Boaters, anglers, and kayakers flock to its deep waters, where lake trout, cutthroat trout, and salmon thrive. Its shores are patrolled by bald eagles, moose, and even the elusive grizzly bear, reminding visitors that this is still untamed wilderness. Whether you're cruising its glassy surface at sunrise or watching a thunderstorm roll over the Tetons in the evening, Jackson Lake is a place where nature's power and beauty collide in a way that few places on Earth can match. Tucked within the heart of Grand Teton National Park, Jenny Lake is more than just a scenic stop. It's a window into the past, carved by glaciers over 12,000 years ago. Its pristine, crystal-clear waters perfectly reflect the towering Tetons, creating a surreal landscape that looks like a painting come to life. Unlike its larger counterpart, Jackson Lake, Jenny Lake has a more intimate and untouched feel, drawing hikers, photographers, and adventurers into its tranquil embrace. At just 256 feet deep, it may not be Wyoming's biggest lake, but it is undoubtedly one of its most breathtaking. Beyond its beauty, Jenny Lake is a gateway to adventure. The Hidden Falls and Inspiration Point trails offer jaw-dropping views of cascading waterfalls and panoramic mountain vistas, while a scenic boat ride across its waters makes for an unforgettable experience. Wildlife here is abundant. Moose, black bears, and ospreys are frequent visitors along the lake's edges. Whether you're hiking along its rugged shoreline, paddling through its calm waters, or simply standing in awe at sunrise, Jenny Lake isn't just a place. It's a living testament to nature's power and serenity, untouched by time. Yellowstone isn't just a national park. It's a living, breathing geological masterpiece that feels like another planet. Sitting atop one of the largest active supervolcanoes on Earth, this park is home to half of the world's geysers and over 10,000 hydrothermal features, making it one of the most dynamic landscapes on the planet. The iconic Old Faithful Geyser, with its powerful eruptions shooting boiling water over 180 feet into the sky, is just the beginning of Yellowstone's geothermal wonders. Beneath the surface, an enormous magma chamber fuels this otherworldly terrain, constantly shaping and reshaping the park in ways unseen by the human eye. But Yellowstone is more than just geysers and bubbling hot springs. It's one of the most diverse ecosystems in North America. Home to grizzly bears, gray wolves, massive bison herds, and elusive mountain lions, the park is a sanctuary for wildlife that has roamed these lands for thousands of years. The Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone, with its golden-hued cliffs and the roaring lower falls, showcases the park's raw beauty, while the mysterious Grand Prismatic Spring, with its surreal rainbow-colored waters, looks like it belongs in a science fiction movie. Yellowstone isn't just a place. It's a glimpse into the forces that shape our planet, an untamed wilderness where fire, water, and time collide to create a spectacle like no other. In a world where nothing is guaranteed, Old Faithful stands as an exception, a natural wonder that erupts with unmatched precision. This legendary geyser, one of Yellowstone National Park's most famous attractions, has been faithfully erupting for centuries, shooting boiling water up to 180 feet into the sky every 60 to 90 minutes. Unlike most geysers that erupt unpredictably, Old Faithful's clockwork-like consistency has made it a scientific marvel and a must-see spectacle for millions of visitors. The secret behind its reliability? A vast underground plumbing system, where scalding water from Yellowstone's supervolcano builds immense pressure until it forces its way out in a powerful jet of steam and boiling water. But Old Faithful isn't just a geyser. It's a symbol of Yellowstone's untamed geothermal power. Each eruption releases over 8,000 gallons of water, heated by magma lurking just beneath the Earth's crust. This makes it a living reminder that Yellowstone sits atop one of the most powerful volcanic systems on the planet. While scientists predict that Old Faithful will continue its performances for thousands of years, even this legendary geyser has changed over time. Its eruptions have grown slightly less frequent, reminding us that even nature's most faithful wonders are still ever-evolving forces of the Earth. The name Black Pool might suggest something dark and lifeless, but this Yellowstone hot spring is anything but. Once a deep, murky black due to cooler temperatures that allowed dark-colored bacteria to thrive, Black Pool underwent a dramatic transformation. In the early 1990s, an unexpected temperature increase killed off the dark microbial mats, revealing the brilliant crystal blue depths hidden beneath. What was once an ominous-looking thermal feature is now a stunningly vibrant pool, shimmering in turquoise and deep sapphire hues, rivaling even Yellowstone's most famous hot springs. But beneath its beauty lies a dangerous reality. Black Pool is part of Yellowstone's volatile West Thumb Geyser Basin, an area sitting within a massive volcanic caldera. The water in this pool is scalding, reaching temperatures over 170 degrees Fahrenheit, and the unseen forces heating it are directly tied to the supervolcano beneath Yellowstone. Occasionally, pressure builds beneath the surface, causing the pool to bubble violently, hinting at the raw power lurking below. A rare blend of beauty and danger, Blackpool is a reminder that Yellowstone isn't just a park. It's a living, breathing, and ever-changing volcanic wonderland. Carving through mountains, canyons, and untouched wilderness, the Yellowstone River is more than just a waterway. It's the very lifeblood of the American West. Unlike most major rivers in the U.S., this majestic 692-mile river remains completely undammed, allowing it to flow freely from its source in the Absaroka Range through Yellowstone National Park and beyond. Its wild, untamed nature has shaped some of the park's most breathtaking landscapes, including the famous Yellowstone Falls and the awe-inspiring Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone. But this river isn't just a scenic wonder, it's an ecological powerhouse. It provides vital water to an astonishing array of wildlife, from grizzly bears and bald eagles to the iconic Yellowstone cutthroat trout, a species that thrives in its cold, pristine waters. However, despite its raw beauty, the Yellowstone River is also a force of destruction. Its powerful currents continuously shape the land, carving deep canyons and altering landscapes over thousands of years. Whether admired from towering canyon rims or fished in its secluded bends, the Yellowstone River stands as a symbol of both the untamed past and the fragile future of America's last great wilderness. Few sights in Yellowstone National Park are as awe-inspiring as Yellowstone Falls, a dramatic two-tiered cascade that crashes into the heart of the Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone. Split into two main sections, the Upper Falls and the Lower Falls, this roaring spectacle is nearly twice the height of Niagara Falls, sending a constant thunder echoing through the canyon's golden-hued walls. The sheer power of the falls is staggering, with over 63,500 gallons of water plunging every second during peak runoff. Beyond its beauty, Yellowstone Falls tells a deeper story, one of fire, ice, and relentless geological change. The canyon itself was sculpted by violent volcanic eruptions, followed by the erosive power of glaciers and the ever-carving Yellowstone River. The mineral-rich rock formations around the falls give the canyon its signature yellow, red, and orange hues, a testament to the park's volcanic origins. Standing at the brink of the falls, with mist rising from below and the canyon stretching endlessly ahead, it's clear. Yellowstone Falls isn't just a waterfall. It's a living, evolving force of nature that has shaped the land for millennia. Rising like a fortress above the Wyoming plains, the Bighorn Mountains stand as a testament to the raw, untamed power of nature. Unlike the volcanic landscapes of Yellowstone, these mountains are among the oldest in North America, with some rock formations dating back over 3 billion years. Stretching 200 miles across northern Wyoming and southern Montana, the Bighorns are a land of rugged peaks, deep canyons, and pristine alpine lakes, untouched by time. Towering at 13,167 feet, Cloud Peak is the highest summit, dominating the skyline with its jagged ridges and year-round snowfields. But the Bighorns are more than just geological wonders. They are steeped in ancient history and indigenous heritage. The range was home to the Crow and Cheyenne tribes, who considered these mountains sacred hunting grounds. The legendary Medicine Wheel, an enormous stone circle perched high on a windswept ridge, remains one of the most significant Native American spiritual sites in the U.S. Today, the Bighorn Mountains continue to captivate adventurers, offering miles of untouched wilderness, roaring waterfalls like Shell Falls, and some of the best stargazing in the country. Whether explored by foot, horseback, or through the scenic Bighorn Scenic Byway, these mountains remain one of Wyoming's most mysterious and breathtaking natural wonders. Flowing through the rugged heart of the Bighorn Mountains, Shell Creek is a winding, untamed waterway that has carved out one of Wyoming's most breathtaking landscapes. Originating from Shell Canyon, this creek slices through millions of years of geological history, exposing towering limestone cliffs, fossilized sea creatures, and some of the most dramatic rock formations in the region. The canyon itself, named after the countless prehistoric shells embedded in its walls, is a geological time capsule, revealing Wyoming's distant past when this land was covered by an ancient sea. But Shell Creek isn't just about history, it's a paradise for nature lovers. The creek feeds the spectacular Shell Falls, a 120-foot cascading waterfall that crashes down the rocky cliffs, sending mist into the air. The surrounding wilderness is home to bighorn sheep, black bears, and golden eagles, making this area a true wildlife sanctuary. Whether you're drawn to its fossil-rich canyon walls, its roaring waterfalls, or the sheer solitude of the backcountry, Shell Creek remains one of Wyoming's most underrated and awe-inspiring natural wonders. Nestled in the picturesque Star Valley, Afton is a small Wyoming town with a big claim to fame. It is home to the largest elk antler arch in the world. Spanning 75 feet across the main street, this extraordinary arch is made up of over 3,000 interwoven antlers, all naturally shed by elk in the nearby forests. It stands as a symbol of Wyoming's deep connection to its wildlife and rugged frontier heritage. Beyond its famous landmark, Afton is surrounded by breathtaking scenery, with rolling hills, alpine meadows, and winding rivers that define the untamed beauty of western Wyoming. But Afton is more than just a gateway to stunning landscapes. It is also home to the intermittent spring, one of the rarest natural wonders on Earth. Known as the periodic spring, this unique water source flows in cycles, stopping and restarting every 18 minutes, a phenomenon caused by underground siphoning. This natural rarity exists in only a handful of locations worldwide, making Afton a must-visit for geology enthusiasts. With its mix of natural wonders, rich wildlife, and small-town charm, Afton is one of Wyoming's hidden gems that perfectly captures the spirit of the American West. Suspended over 200 feet above Sunlight Creek, this engineering marvel is Wyoming's highest bridge, offering one of the most breathtaking yet terrifying views in the state. Located along the Chief Joseph Scenic Byway, the Sunlight Creek Bridge stands over a dramatic narrow canyon, where the untamed Sunlight Creek carves through rugged rock formations below. The sheer drop beneath the bridge, combined with the untouched wilderness that surrounds it, creates an awe-inspiring sight that few travelers forget. But beyond its dizzying height, the bridge carries a deeper history. The surrounding region was once the escape route of Chief Joseph and the Nez Perce tribe as they fled the U.S. Army in 1877. Today, it remains one of the most scenic and historic drives in the state, offering panoramic views of the Absaroka Mountains and the wild, untouched beauty of northwestern Wyoming. Whether you admire it from a distance or dare to walk across, Sunlight Creek Bridge is more than just a crossing. It's a gateway to Wyoming's untamed spirit. Unlike any other thermal feature in Yellowstone National Park, Mammoth Hot Springs looks like something from another world. This constantly evolving landscape is made up of terraced limestone formations, where steaming hot water flows down step-like structures, creating a surreal, otherworldly sight. The mineral-rich water, heated deep within the Earth's crust, dissolves calcium carbonate and deposits it as travertine, forming the dramatic white, orange, and gold-colored terraces that seem almost sculpted by hand. These formations change shape over time, making Mammoth Hot Springs a living, breathing natural wonder that never looks the same twice. But what truly sets this place apart is its connection to Yellowstone's volcanic history. The hot water that fuels these springs comes from the same supervolcano system that powers the park's famous geysers. In addition to its geothermal marvels, Mammoth Hot Springs is home to one of Yellowstone's most historic districts, featuring the original park headquarters and Fort Yellowstone, a military outpost once used to protect the land before the National Park Service was created. Today, it remains one of the most visited spots in Yellowstone, offering a glimpse into both the park's geological forces and its storied past. From the alien-like terraces of Mammoth Hot Springs to the towering peaks of Grand Teton National Park, and from the surreal beauty of Grand Prismatic Spring to the timeless roar of Old Faithful, Wyoming is a land where nature's raw power is on full display. It is a place where the earth breathes, mountains scrape the sky, and rivers carve through untouched wilderness. Each wonder we explored is not just a destination but a story written in stone, water, and fire, one that has been unfolding for millions of years. But Wyoming's true magic lies beyond the postcard views. It's in the silence of the Bighorn Mountains, the eerie depths of Devil's Tower, and the reflections dancing on Jenny Lake at sunrise. Whether shaped by volcanic eruptions, glacial forces, or ancient rivers, Wyoming's landscapes are a reminder of nature's artistry and its untamed spirit. If you've enjoyed this journey through Wyoming's greatest wonders, stay tuned, because there are countless more breathtaking places waiting to be discovered. Before you go, over 95% of you watching haven't subscribed yet. If you love discovering the world's most incredible places, support the channel by hitting that subscribe button and help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers this month. Your support keeps us going and allows us to bring you even more extraordinary places from around the world.